welcome to the hottest professional wrestling in Miami today. This is ICW TV. I'm Blake Chadwick alongside Richard Tingle, and we've got a great card for you tonight. Richard, a triple threat main event for a spot in the quarterfinals. Shawn Prime, Otis, Demono, and Vinnie Ramaguchi.
And that's going to be a barn burner, no doubt. And then you got Jaison Moore versus Adrian MarX starting us off. Two tag team specialists. That's going to be a good match.
That's going to be a great match. Now let's head to the side for that opening contest on this week's ICW TV.
Finally, is a first-round match in the tournament for the ICW Championship. Introducing first, from Jaison Moore, California, and the line man for his Jaison Moore.
Heavyweight title tournament. Richard, last week we saw Dash Maverick and Mike Monroe both advance on into the quarterfinals, and this week in our opening contest, Adrian MarX going one-on-one with Jaison Moore, and I'll tell you what, these two very evenly matched. This one could go either way.
Absolutely. Last week we saw Dash Maverick and Julian Calabra. And Calabra had a bit of a problem because you're going against someone like Maverick, it's going to be difficult. This one is more of an even matchup. Both these guys really quick, really fast. We're going to see some good high-flying here.
Jaison Moore refers to himself as the fanboy, hailing from Angel Grove, California. 191 pounds, likes to finish his opponents off with that J driver. And Adrian MarX, 5'7", 145 from Alapata, Florida. A native, or rather been trained by Rusty Brooks, somewhat native of South Florida here, been competing in Miami for a long time. And he's a former ICW US Tag Team Champions. And I'll tell you what, looking for his first take to singles gold, but both of these men very well versed in tag team wrestling. Could be interesting as this one wears on.
Absolutely. We saw it happen earlier with the, basically, we saw it happen earlier where the tag team,
earlier on in that tournament there, in that first round, we saw obviously Monroe and Dash Maverick advance. Monroe, of course, a tag team wrestler in his own right. A lot of guys mixing it up here and vying for that heavyweight gold.
Absolutely, we're seeing a lot of tag team wrestlers, and it really is something unique to see. It's interesting to see these guys have to go single, one-on-one. It mixes things up a little bit.
Jaison Moore, a 10-year veteran in the sport. You see with this great chain wrestling right here, full arm dragon twist on Adrian MarX. Reversal here into that arm bar by MarX, trying to wear him down in the center of the ring. Both these men can go in the air, they can mad wrestle. Very well versed as it comes to the sport of professional wrestling. Tries to go for that hammerlock, nice block by Jaison Moore. He's going to end up grabbing it there into another side headlock by MarX. And you wonder here, Richard, at some point, are either of these men going to try to make a tag? And obviously, no partner on the apron.
We're going to see it eventually. It's just a matter of time of when that's going to happen. You have this many tag team wrestlers in a tournament, you're going to see it.
And Jaison Moore catches him there off the ropes. And MarX there again. Like two freight trains colliding right in the center of the ring, off the ropes. And a Japanese arm drag there by Jaison Moore up and over.
He's going to wake up with a headache after that one, that's for sure.
Certainly is. Puts him in position here, going for a suplex. Beautifully done. Thought he might roll with him. But instead, he's going to go for the lateral press. 1-2. Does not hook the leg. And a near fall for the fanboy.
You Now, the interesting thing about this match, really, is both these guys are fan favorites. The fans really appreciate both of these guys.
Two of the most popular men in ICW, and we were talking about Adrian MarX, his former tag team partner Jason Trade, and the TradeMarX tag team, former two-time ICW US Tag Team Champions. They held those titles for 4.5 months and 3 months respectively, so he knows what it's like to hold a title and defend it. He's got to win 4 matches here to become the ICW Heavyweight Champion, though.
That's a lot of matches to win.
As these two trying to jockey for position in the center of the ring. MarX there. He's going to run up. He goes up top. And a Mexican arm drag by Adrian MarX. Little lucha libre out of the playbook.
Now we're going to see some fast action out of these two.
And a couple of arm drag takedowns. And Jaison Moore set to the outside. He needs a breather.
I think he hit the pause button.
As Adrian MarX looking like he has not lost a step since he was last in an ICW ring.
You know, it's at moments when these guys roll out of the ring, like you said, you wonder, did they really want to make a tag? And realizing, you look over your shoulder, there's nobody to tag, so what do? Slide out of the ring.
But again, a near 10-year veteran of the sport, Jaison Moore knows how to reset, he knows how to slow down the momentum, and he's going to try to swing things back in his favor right here, instead of Adrian MarX being on the advantage.
A little bit of mind games then.
As that's what it might look like here. He's going to hook it up right in the center of the ring once again, collar and elbow tie-up. Grabs that side headlock.
If Adrian MarX speeds it up, you're going to want to do the exact opposite of what he wants the most. What is that? Slow it down.
And Richard, coming up in our main event tonight, triple threat match. It's going to be for a spot in the quarterfinals. As he sends him for a ride here, MarX goes in. And a stun gun by Jaison Moore. And a rope-assisted Russian leg sweep. And a super kick right between the teeth. Nice offense there by Jaison Moore. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. But again, does not hook the leg, and that might have cost him.
Yeah, he tattooed his shoe size right across his forehead there.
Sends him for a ride. Puts him in. Samoan drop. Beautifully done by Moore. Off the ropes. Here comes that signature back senton.
I'm more happy with the pace here. He's not letting up. He keeps laying in. I like seeing that.
Hooks the leg. Richard, you see there, a little bit of a cocky cover, does not get the full body on top of him, and that might have just cost Jaison Moore a spot in the quarters.
Oh, you called it right there.
As MarX takes back over there. And now pounding away on that left arm of Jaison Moore.
He's going to pick that body part.
Trying to make him submit. Referee Mike Warren, he's giving him 5 seconds to break. MarX certainly does not want to get disqualified. But as I was saying a minute ago, Richard, main event, Vinnie Ramaguchi, Otis Demono, and Shawn Prime, triple threat, 1 fall to a finish. The winner goes on to the quarterfinals, as there's a seated drop kick in the corner, beautifully done by MarX, as Jaison Moore looks a little behind the 8 ball right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this one.
When's the last time you saw a triple threat in a tournament?
ICW pulling out all the stops here. Trying to advance the top man in the company on into the finals and win that title.
I think we're seeing a little bit of cockiness out of there also from Adrian MarX.
As he looks like he's slowing down a little bit, kind of, as you said, Richard, adding a little insult to injury, slapping around Jaison Moore.
And not exactly the thing you want to do is upset Moore that kind of way. Both of these guys have a mean streak, but do you really want to bring it out?
As MarX charges in again, and that stiff kick right to the arm, as that left arm from Jaison Moore has immense damage at this point. He's nowhere near 100%.
Moore's stuck in a hard, or between a rock and a hard place pretty much. Needs to get out of that corner. He's trying, but
having a difficult time here as Jaison Moore digging deep. One last-ditch effort trying to stay alive in this contest. He desperately wants a spot in the quarterfinals coming up in a few weeks here on ICW Television.
You can see that arm hanging down by the side of Jaison Moore there. His wing ain't doing him any good right now.
And Moore gets back on the offensive attack, lighting him up with kicks. The educated feet on display of Jaison Moore. And he charges in there with that knee trembler.
Oh, right between the eyes.
That could do it. 1, 2, and MarX at 2 7/8 kicks out. And I think these two going back and forth, Richard. Probably the lengthiest match we've seen thus far in our 3 first-round matches.
But no disappointment.
Certainly not. All men in this tournament thus far have brought their A game. As MarX off the ropes, charges in, and then walks right into a Blue Thunder bomb, but Jaison Moore's laid out. He can't capitalize and make the cover. Both men are down. A spot in the quarterfinals hanging in the balance here. Someone needs to get up and make a cover. Moore looks like he's got the cover. Oh, and it looks like referee Mike Gordon wasn't going to make the cover. I guess he thought Marks was in the ropes.
You look at both these guys, you can see the exhaustion in their faces. I mean, this is under the hot Florida sun. I mean, both these guys have been going for several minutes. Like you said, it's the longest match so far in this tournament. These guys, I wouldn't be surprised if they're gassed. I mean, at this point, you look at them sweat.
And there's the J-Driver, his version of the Michinoku Driver, and Jaison Moore is marching on into the quarterfinals. Nearly slapping that off out of nowhere, Richard. 3 seconds later, and a J-Driver, and Jaison Moore wins the first match on this week's episode of ICW TV. He's on into the quarterfinals, and now he's 3 wins away from becoming the next ICW Heavyweight Champion.
Just one step to that long path of gold.
Jaison Moore came from the huge lead right there with the J-Driver. He's on into the quarterfinals. But now, standing by backstage with Ragu is Dash Maverick. He took out Julian Cotter last night. He's going to talk about his matching up in the quarterfinals coming up next.
Ragu here, backstage at ICW, and I'm about to get word with Dash Maverick. Now, Dash, I have to ask, why exactly did you do that to Julian Cotter?
Why did I do that to Julian Cotter? Well, that's real simple. See, when the standings came out for the tournament for the ICW Heavyweight Championship, everybody online started speculating who's going to go to the end, who's going to be in the final match, who is going to win the ICW Heavyweight Championship. And you know whose name wasn't mentioned? Mine. Now, I don't know why my name wasn't mentioned, because I've more than enough proven what I can do in a ring. Maybe it's because I've been around for too long. Maybe it's because people want somebody new. But I had to do what I did to Julian Cotter because I needed to prove that I'm still somebody that should be considered for that ICW Heavyweight Championship. And to tell you the truth, Ragu, the question you should be asking is not, why did you do that to Julian Cotter? The question you should be asking is, what am I going to do to everybody else?
Dash Maverick with some strong words. He's definitely gunning for that ICW Heavyweight Championship.
High Spirits, your one-stop shop for custom designs. Visit our website and get an in-depth look at what we do. Custom apparel, custom web design, and even custom t-shirts. We'll provide all the tools you'll need to make an unforgettable shirt. Visit us at highspiritsdesign.com.
Resurgence! Join ICW at the Polish American Club on Saturday, May 16th, where South Florida's biggest superstars will go head-to-head in the ring. Tickets are 10 in advance and 15 at the door. We'll see you there.
In need of insurance, Manny Morin is your State Farm insurance agent. Visit him at mannymorin.com, where you can get a quick insurance quote on the things that matter the most to you. He's been a State Farm agent since 2000, and he's ready to help you. Give him a call at 305-598-5821.
Roy O here, backstage ICW Fan Fest with me, the one, the only, Jonny Vandal. Jonny, your thoughts on tonight?
What night is tonight?
ICW Fan Fest.
ICW Fan Fest. I'm sorry. I'm used to doing so many things because I've been around the world. I think I'm the only one. Actually, I know I'm the only one in this locker room that's actually wrestled for WWE. Not worked, wrestled. I've been to Japan. I've been to the mountaintop when others in this locker room haven't even been to the mountain. I've beaten everyone in the state of Florida at one point or another in my 13-year career. Are you listening, Pablo? You're over there doing some stupid gesture. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Because I've beaten everyone.
Oh. Yeah, you've been around the world. You've wrestled people in Japan and Puerto Rico, but you've never wrestled me.
For the ICW Championship, introducing first, from behind Jersey Pub, weighing at 150 pounds, Otis Demono.
All right, folks, welcome back to ICW TV, a special triple threat match for the ICW spot in the ICW heavyweight title quarterfinal round. As we've already seen Jaison Moore knock off Adrian MarX earlier on in this episode. And Richard, ICW management, George Portuondo came together, they made this match, and they added a 17th man into the ICW heavyweight title tournament. It's not Otis Demono. It's not Vinnie Ramaguchi. It's the most unpredictable man in South Florida professional wrestling, Shawn Prime.
Well, you know, it only makes sense. You get a match like this, that's pretty much, it's chaotic to begin with. There's unusual circumstances surrounding this match. It's a three-way match. Think about that. This is a three-way in a tournament. One guy has the bragging rights that he eliminated not one but two men in one match.
And remember, Richard, one fall to a finish. So both of these men in the ring right now could decide the pinfall, while Shawn Prime, who has not even come out here yet, could very well be on the outside looking in.
Yeah, you could technically lose this match without even being pinned.
Indeed. As we are looking for one half of the quarterfinals to be set after this week's episode of ICW TV. Again, Mike Monroe, Maverick, and as we saw a couple of minutes ago in this episode, Jaison Moore advancing on in to the quarterfinals. And if you hear the crowd here in Miami, Richard, ICW clearly is Vinnie Ramaguchi country.
Oh, you're not going to find a more passionate crowd anywhere. ICW, they've got a great fan base, and Ramaguchi is one of the reasons why. The fans love this guy for obvious reason. He's a superb athlete.
But these two men might have been off more than they can chew. 6'4", 240 pounds, the most unpredictable man in South Florida professional wrestling. He doesn't know what a filter is. He is a former ICW heavyweight champion, Shawn Prime, and he came to Miami for one reason, and that's to kick ass and win that heavyweight title.
Oh, no doubt about it. There's no off switch on Prime. There's no mute button on Prime. There's no stop for Prime. This guy is just go, go, go.
And after this match is over, he's hoping Otis Demono and Vinnie Ramaguchi will all hail Prime. And one thing I'm very interested to see here, will he be able to snap off that Prime plex, that three-quarter fisherman suplex on one of these men to take him out, one of the most devastating finishing moves in the game today?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see that move on both of these guys here, on Ramaguchi and Otis.
Let's see if Prime has the strength to handle that. It looks like Otis Demono is going for a test of strength here.
And the mind games begin already.
You two have some fun. I'll get
And Shawn Prime is going to take a little bit of a breather here.
And that's the smartest thing to do, considering, I mean, it's what, practically 100 degrees in the shade?
It is certainly pretty cool out here. Pretty hot out here, but it's a pretty cool environment if you want to be a part of ICW. And Shawn Prime's drawn with the fans right there. Otis Demono, Vinnie Ramaguchi going out in the center of the ring, and Demono there snaps off a spinning head scissors.
That's pretty impressive, but here's the one thing you got to look at in regards to Otis here. Take a look at Otis. What's he wearing? He's wearing all black, and granted, Prime is too, but Prime's got the sense to at least get outside of the ring. Otis, that black vinyl, you're going to be peeling that off of him.
This one's bowling shoe ugly, Richard. As Otis Demono and Vinnie Ramaguchi going at it, but I think it's all a matter of time before they all hail Prime.
No doubt about it. I think Prime's the favorite here for everybody in this tournament.
As Otis Demono chopping away here at Vinnie Ramaguchi.
You know, this is just the appetizer to when Shawn Prime gets in the ring. Seeing these two guys, it's great action. It's nice to see, but this is really going to pick up a notch once Prime decides to be a part of this.
And Ramaguchi charges into the corner with that shoulder tackle. And there's a spinning head scissors there by Ramaguchi. And he takes him down with a modified Russian leg sweep. It's almost as if these two men won a prize to get in this tournament, Richard.
It's almost like they're wrestling for the opportunity to wrestle against Prime. Look at this.
Shawn Prime's looking this way. He better keep his eyes back directed towards the ring. I don't want anything to do with that man. And Ramaguchi takes him down with the double knees off the top.
This is almost like they're having to wrestle for the opportunity to wrestle against Prime, but Prime's got to be careful because if one of those guys pins the other guy, he's out also.
And Ramaguchi, what an incredible move right there. That suicide dive to the outside. He takes out Prime. And look at Vinnie Ramaguchi. You got to admire the fight in this kid, taking it right to Shawn Prime.
Absolutely, he brought the fight to Prime. He got sick and tired of basically taking care of business in the ring.
And Ramaguchi getting back in here as Otis Demono pounding away on Shawn Prime. And Prime just going to shove him right off.
Otis almost flew right out of the ring right there.
And he's lighting him up with kicks here, Demono.
Prime's got to be careful here. This disadvantage of these two guys against him here.
As Demono and Ramaguchi pounding away here on Shawn Prime. The Irish whip. And the double clothesline. And 6'4", 240 comes crashing to the mat there. And it looks like the double suplex is on its way. Can they get the big man up and over? They do!
But it took two of them to do it.
And Prime goes down, Demono goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Ramaguchi shoves him off. He goes for 1.
And now you see the problem of these two guys working together.
And that caveat of the triple threat there, Richard. Always another man trying to insert himself into that pinfall scenario.
No doubt about it. I mean, look at these two guys. These guys were working together, and now they're working against each other, giving Prime a chance to, of course, get that breath he needs.
Fisher Price, my first knife edge chop there by Otis Demono. And he's going to send him for a ride here. Looks like a double team on its way. They send Prime in. He ducks underneath the clothesline. And Shawn Prime avalanches both men right to the ground.
Like a Mack truck, he hit both of them.
And this one does look like a car accident out there.
Look at the bodies everywhere.
And Prime's going to let the bodies hit the floor here. And there's a scoop slam on Demono. He's got Ramaguchi. He picks up Vinnie Ramaguchi. Look at a powered strike by Shawn Prime. And he takes him down with a suplex.
Oh, what skill. You see how he held him up there just a few extra seconds longer, and then dropped him right on that head as soon as all that blood rushed down to it.
And Richard, it appears it's just a matter of time before these two men are sent packing, and Shawn Prime's moving on into the quarterfinals.
The question now is, who is Prime going to pin? Who does he want to beat to move forward?
Shawn Prime, he's going to pick him up. Oh, and just drives Ramaguchi's face right into his knee.
Who gets the honors? Who gets the honors? That's the question.
2, and Ramaguchi kicks out of that cocky cover there by Prime. He's going to have to at least go down and hook the leg to dispatch these men. He's not done enough damage yet. Oh, to pin him that way.
Did you hear that, Blake? Did you hear that? That wasn't a slap. That was a thump.
Right between the eyes. He sends Demono into the turnbuckle. He's not even going to charge in after him.
There's no need to. He's going to fall in the corner.
And Prime doing a number here on Ramaguchi. Oh no. He's going to send Ramaguchi right into Demono.
And that's why he had a plan for it. He was one step ahead. Here it comes.
Oh, 240 pounds like a freight train right in the corner.
Hey, Blake, we may see him pin both men at the same time.
That's very possible. But he's going to have to do something and something soon. If Shawn Prime wants to secure his spot in the quarterfinals, which will air on ICW Television in the coming weeks.
Oh, Prime taking his time here, enjoying this, relishing it almost. Like I said, it's a rare opportunity. You get to beat two guys at once.
Has him back up to a vertical base, sends him for a ride, ducks underneath the clothesline, and a modified Pele kick there by Ramaguchi. And dude hate with a sliced bread. 2. And Demono shoves Ramaguchi right off. 1, 2, and again, the caveat to the triple threat here, Richard. Neither man allowing the other one to get the pinfall.
You think these guys would have figured it out? Ditch one, take care of somebody, toss him outside of the ring, do something.
And not that Ramaguchi and Demono were friends coming into this match, but they're certainly not friends now, as Demono gets sent right into Ramaguchi. Oh, Prime's got him. Fireman's carry position. Death Valley driver as Demono is down, goes for the super kick, spins him around here. He's got him. Oh no, there's the Prime flex. 3 combination. This is it. 1, 2. Oh no. Did Prime let up? I don't think Ramaguchi kicked down. I think Prime let him go.
I think he did. He let him go. He wants to take out Otis, I think.
He wants to inflict some more damage on Otis Demono. Kicks him in the midsection. Oh no, he's got Demono up. He picks him up. He's got this man up. And then a brain buster. And Otis Demonto's spine just compressed. 1, 2, 3. And Shawn Prime is in to the quarterfinals.
Oh, it was all academic after that.
Dispatches both men, Vinnie Ramaguchi and Otis Demono, might want to reconsider their career choice as Shawn Prime is on into the quarterfinals with the most dominating performance yet of the 4 men that have advanced.
Dominating is an understatement. He beat not 1 but 2 guys handedly. I feel he could have pinned both of these guys. 1 arm, 1 hand, pressing down on both of these. Both of them could have been out.
Well, folks, you heard a few words from Dash Maverick. He's looking to march on into the quarterfinals and make a huge impact in this ICW heavyweight title tournament. This week we did see Jaison Moore advance, as well as the unpredictable Shawn Prime, who certainly has to be considered a favorite heading into the quarterfinals. Folks, next week on ICW TV, 2 more first-round matches to determine who's going to go on to the quarterfinals of the ICW heavyweight title tournament. For Blake Chadwick and Richard Tingle, this has been ICW TV.